Then the man came with a solution. He was like, "Poof." He locks the doors. I knew that was wrong. Hi guys, it's Zané Dlamini and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, it's going to be a story time. So if you want to get comfortable, get a drink or whatever it is that you want to get and watch this video, then please do so. Okay, before we get into the story, if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Also, please comment down below if you've experienced anything similar to this, or what do you do if something like this happens to you, because I know it does happen to us a lot. So actually, I was in matric. Well, it was the year of, which year was it? Okay, I was gonna go to university. I was gonna do my first year in university. It was that year, yes. It was straight after my driving lesson in driving school. So what had happened at that point in time was that, like, the driver, my instructor, actually dropped me off at the driving school. Then I had to walk back home. So it's a norm. It usually happens like that, and it's always safe because it's a very central place and there are usually people there. But that day was different. I kid you not. Literally, that place was quiet. Even the gym there was just quiet, you know. I was actually wearing a t-shirt, jeans, and pumps. Yeah, it was pumps. I remember because it was pumps, because you can't go to the driving school with flops, like open shoes and stuff. So I was walking back home, and then this white car comes, stops, you know. And a white man inside the car asked me for directions to Owen Sithole College of Agriculture or something like that. And I say, yeah, I've seen the board with the directions to that place, and I do instruct him as to where the board is. Now the thing is, I'm really bad with instructions. It wasn't as simple as take left, take right, then you'll see the place. It wasn't that simple. I was also confused while actually trying to instruct him. Then the man came with a solution. The man was like, you know what, since you know the place but you can't really instruct me, then how about you hop inside the car, then we can just drive there, then I can take you back home. And I was like a bit skeptical because obviously it's a stranger's car, and you know, I was just a bit skeptical. But I did get inside the car, and then we drive to the place now. So while we're driving to the place, obviously the man is getting to know me, like, who am I, where am I from, and girl is not even lying about her name. I am telling him everything as it is. I'm telling him my name, where I'm from, how I moved from this place to that place. I'm just dishing it all out casually, like it's safe for me to do so, you know. So we're driving and we get to this area where there's supposed to be the boards. There aren't any boards. Guys, I'm telling you, there were no boards that day, but usually there are boards there. I am telling you. So we get to that place and I'm like, okay, fine. They usually direct you to the right side of this place. So we drive to the right side. When we're driving to the right side, like it's an abandoned place. There is no one. And usually there are cars every now and then, like in that area. There aren't as many cars, but then there are usually cars every now and then. And I'm here thinking, what is going to happen? Because now, while we're actually driving, and as we're driving further and further, it's like it's getting dark. I don't know if it was getting dark because I was in that situation, or I don't know, but it was just getting dark and very quiet and very dark. While I'm panicking in my head, obviously, white man decides to lock the doors. There was this button, I even remember it was silver. There was this button that, not a button, but it was like a novel thing that he had to push down. He was like, "Poof." He locks the doors. And I am freaking out now because I can see that intentions have changed. We're not looking for the college anymore. Intentions have just changed. And then I was like, okay, fine. I need to be street smart about this. Guys, when you're in these situations, you need to be street smart. You can't be you know. So I was like, you know what? I can't actually like show him that I'm freaking out, because if I show him that I'm freaking out, it's going to feed off my fears. So I'm sitting down and my legs are crossed. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, this man doesn't know this place. I'm the one that knows this place. I stay here. I grew up here. Then I'm like, you know what, I actually think that the boards are this side. I think I gave you the wrong direction. So let's just turn and go this side. I know exactly that if you go this side, it's a very central place because there are taxis and there are buses and everything. Like, he can't do anything to me, even if he wanted to do anything to me. Hey, waswaka umlung. So he was just like, so he was so annoyed. He did turn the car, obviously, because he had no choice. He's looking for this college, right? So he turns the car, and thank God the place actually was as busy as I had anticipated. Then we get there, and I know definitely there aren't any boards like directing you to Owen's toilet. And I was just like, you know what, I've been gone for so long, and at home they're definitely getting worried. So I had not reported, and I'm taking my time, and I'm frustrated now, and I can't actually express my frustrations, because if I do, then this man is just gonna take advantage of the fact that I'm frustrated. So we're still in the car, and we're still talking. While we're talking, so this man tells me that he's from Vryheid, he's a farmer, and he does go to Free State to get sheep or something. I don't know, something about sheep. So he's asking me what am I going to do next year, because I was doing matric. And I was like, I might go to Stellenbosch for accounting or IS or computer science or management studies or something. I'm not sure. And then he was like, oh, since you're into like Stellenbosch University, why don't you come to the Free State? Then when I'm actually in the Free State, then we can actually have coffee there. And I'm like, I don't even drink coffee. Well, at that time I didn't drink coffee. I don't go to a restaurant and order coffee. Like I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting, but I can't go there anymore because I didn't apply there, and it's late now, they've done their year intake. And then it's like, oh, that's a bummer. And then it's like, oh, but I'll try to come to Stellenbosch because he also likes the place and everything. I was like, I couldn't, but that was also in my head. So we carry on driving, and then now I'm like, can we go home, or can you take me home now? I'm directing him to my place now. And then while I'm directing him to my place, guys, now please understand this, like growing up I was a late bloomer, and by late bloomer I mean like I was not exposed to a lot of things, and also I was just ignorant because I wasn't exposed to it. My friends and I weren't talking about those things, we weren't going to those things, so I didn't know what was right, what was wrong in that situation. But I knew that when that guy, while I was sitting casually in the car, he put this is my leg, right? So he takes his hand and then he just strokes my thigh like this. I knew that was wrong, and I freaked out. And I wanted to, but I couldn't. So I was like, okay, this is getting uncomfortable. So what do I do after this? Do I report this guy? I don't even know his name. His number plate is not even that clear. What must happen after this? Like, that day was such a dark day, honestly, now thinking about it. So we get home, and then he parks by the side of my house because I didn't want him to see my house, and I didn't want my parents to see me getting out of this white car. Like, guys behind me with the white car, they don't even know this person. I don't even know this person. And obviously, like in black families, usually when you're with the guy, the girl's always in trouble more than the guy. That's just how it is. So at that time, I'm just like freaking out because I know that my dad was outside washing his car, and definitely he would be able to see me getting out of this white car, So we're in the car now. We're parked by my place. He's asking me where's home. I'm like, oh, it's somewhere around here. You can't actually see a chair, so it doesn't really matter. He's like, oh, the following week was actually going to be my birthday. And then it's like, oh, since next week is your birthday, I'll come back here and I'll take you out for a birthday lunch. Now, understand this. I'm 18 years old, and my parents are black, and I'm from a black family, typical black family. So you can't tell me that I can just tell my mom, hey mom, I'm going out on a birthday date with Yaku. It does not work like that. It does not work like that in that household. So I was like, yeah, sure, definitely, because I really wanted things to end. I'm just agreeing to anything or whatever. So the car's still locked, you're still in the car, and I really, really want to go out. Desperately, I really want to go out. And he's like, now, he asks for my number. So I'm thinking, should I give him the right number or should I give him the wrong number? If I give him the wrong number, then I might get myself into trouble. He might just drive off with me because no one has actually spotted me in this car. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just give him the right number. I give the guy the right number. He dials it right there and then. He dials it. Luckily, it rings and he can see that, okay, it works. Oh, it takes my phone. Hey, he takes my phone. Then he saves his number as my love. Hey, my dad. And I'm like, hey, mom, my love. And I'm like, I just give that fake smile. And then I'm like, okay, can I get out now? He's like, oh, yeah, sure. I'm so sorry. The car's still locked at this point in time. So he unlocks the car, he poofs the thing and it unlocks. And now I'm just about to step out. He's like, no, wait. And I'm just like, can I just leave right now? So he kisses me on my cheek. And I am like, I don't think this is how it's all supposed to work out, you know. So I get out of the car, I'm traumatized. And I go inside my house, traumatized. You know what I decided to do? I switched off my phone, did not tell anyone about this thing. I went home and I slept. And I decided that I'm not going to switch on my phone for the whole week. And if this guy does come next week, then I'm just going to deny him because I've never seen him. I don't know who he is. And that's where it's going to end. Because I really don't know him, you know. And I also blocked his number later on. And I told a friend like a few days or weeks, I'm not sure. So I tell my friend about this. And then I don't know if it was a he or a she. I don't remember who I actually told, but I know I told one person about this. And they were like, Zané, you're so blonde. How can you do that? And I'm just like, okay, fine. I understand that we all grew up being told that we shouldn't get into strangers' cars. But that was a different situation. Like, I don't know. Something literally lured me into that situation. It was like I had no control over my body, you know. I had no control over what was happening. But like, I was praying throughout the whole situation because I could tell that I was in danger, you know. So like my friend was just dragging me, and I'm like, you know what, if I had to tell my parents this thing, then they would also look at it this way. So I'd rather not tell them. I should just keep quiet because I'm also leaving like in a week's time. I'm going to university, so this thing is gonna blow off. And yeah, I felt very unsafe back home then during that period of time because I didn't know when this guy was actually gonna pitch up again. After that day, I've never actually enjoyed walking like to places because I'm still traumatized. I still look for that white car. And you know what's the weird thing? Like, I don't even know what car it was. Like, there wasn't anything. Like, I even told my friend, like, I don't know what car it was. Like, it had no brand, nothing. It was just a car. Like, it was so weird. These things do happen, honestly. And if you guys have experienced anything like that, then please go ahead, share it down below. And guys, please don't talk to strangers. Please don't get into strangers' cars. Stay safe out there, please. Please don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want to hear more stories about this. If you guys want to hear about how I nearly smuggled drugs in the airport because I'm a gangster. I'm joking. If you guys want to hear more stories like this, please let me know down in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you guys next time.